So we've got the Sony Xperia Z5 here as well. We've just tested the Z5 Compact. You should find that video up on our channel right now. Of course, the full review for the Z5 will be up on the channel too. So there it is. We've got the black edition here. This isn't the James Bond edition, which comes with some extra software, some themes and some trailers. But this is the black version. You can also get it in gold, green and white. It's a high-end smartphone. It's up there with the Apple iPhone 6s. It's up there with the Galaxy S6, and it's also up there with the Mate S. We gave it a score of 88%, which beats some of those three that I've just mentioned. So it's a very good high-end smartphone, coming in at a higher price as well. What I'm going to do is give you some details from our performance and test results, including some screen details, performance tests on that, a camera, and overall performance, CPU and GPU, and battery life as well. At the end, I'll give you the pros and cons, and of course you already know the score, 88%. So is this for you? Stay tuned and I'll give you the information in this video. So basic specifications are up on the screen there for you, with that Snapdragon 810 driving the system, Adreno 430 GPU inside. Note that this has got 3 gigs of RAM, the Compact only has 2 gigs of RAM. Full HD IPS screen with a maximum density of 424 ppi, so pretty high res screen you've got there. 32 gigs inside with 20 available as we booted it up. Of course LTE and AC Wi-Fi supported here. Total weight 154 grams. There's a USB port that will allow you to run MHL 3.0 over that, and we've also got Miracast support, DLNA support. There is a compass, a barometer, light sensor, plenty of sensors inside, including a fingerprint sensor as well. Let's have a quick look around. Camera button there, volume up and down. Now that's positioned bottom right, so that might not be suitable for some people that are expecting it at the top, but it does allow you to control volume with the thumb easily in one-handed mode. There's the power button, which is also the fingerprint reader, and then on top we've got the headset, little mic port there, and on the left top, micro SD and micro SIM card slots there. On the bottom you got your USB port, which is also MHL 3.0 compatible, and a lanyard port. On the back we've got the Exmor 24 megapixel sensor and LED flash, NFC in the middle on the back there. The case is metal and glass, has a nice solid feel to it. We did actually notice that you can actually create some waves in the screen by pressing hard on that. But it's IP68, so that's dust and water splash resistant. It's not water depth resistant. Android 5.1.1 already on this phone, so it's up to date with the latest Lollipop operating system. So in terms of comms and sensors, we've got AC Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 4.1 and plus, NFC and HSPA plus with a maximum of 42 megabytes per second. LTE goes up to Cat 6, so that's a 300 megabyte per second LTE support. In terms of GPS support, well, we did a little bike tour, and the results of that are on the screen. Not the perfect GPS, but actually pretty good. The Apple iPhone 6s Plus shows that it could be better, but this is going to be pretty acceptable for most people. On to the 25 megapixel camera here at the back. We're getting really good results from this. I think the main thing to mention is that the autofocus is very quick, and that really improves the speed of picture taking. We've got a set of comparison pictures on our website on the full review. Do check them out. But do note that in low light we weren't too impressed with the camera performance. Xperia Z5 can do 4K video, and there's a whole set of effects mode as well that you can be used for different types of photography. There are a lot of modes to test out on the Xperia Z5, so don't forget to have a look at the full review for more details. One really nice feature of the Xperia Z5 is this ability to do face in video, which allows the face camera to be used to take videos of me while I'm actually videoing through the rear camera as well. You can reposition the face within the picture, resize it, and actually it will do a pretty good job of recentering the face if you move it out the way. So that's a pretty interesting way for photojournalists, for example, to add a bit of character to a video that's being done in the field, maybe unfolding events, some activities, some new breaking news happening. Nice feature there from the Sony Xperia Z5. Very quickly, I'm going to give you some information about the display. 669 nits center maximum brightness. That is really, really very good. In fact, actually best in class. It beats the iPhone 6s Plus, the Huawei Mate S as well. So an excellent high brightness center of the screen. Black levels aren't so good, 0.68, so you only got a contrast of 984, but that's still pretty good. That's way better than your average mid-range smartphone. We also got some measurements on the color accuracy, a little bit off, 7.96 for color, 10.9 for grey. Those should be nearer to 5 or below if possible. There are the Geekbench 3 results. As you can see, the iPhone 6s Plus is nearly double the power or the performance of the Xperia Z5, but we're certainly beating the Z3 Plus there and the Huawei Mate S. Let's just take a quick look at the 3D Mark score. 3D Mark score for the Z5 was 24980, which is pretty close to the iPhone 6s Plus, and a good 10% more than the previous Z3 Plus. Does it get hot under load? 40 degrees is the maximum we could measure on the front of the device, but we did notice that there was a little bit of down throttling in some tests. So obviously the Z5 reaching some sort of thermal limit there. Looking at battery life, there's really not much in it between the big players there. The iPhone 6s Plus coming in a little bit more for certain things, including Wi-Fi browsing, but we're only talking about plus minus 10% in every case there. There's a nice big list of pros for you there. I won't read them all out. Let's just talk about the minus points here. I mentioned the throttling that we saw under some loads. The positioning of that loud volume button, that might suit you, that might not suit you, depending on whether you want that available to the bottom right of the screen with your thumb. Of course, the battery is not removable here. The front camera, although there's a lot of features there, as you saw it in my demo, the actual quality of it is fairly average. There is a quick charger available for the Z5, but that you'll have to pay for that as an extra accessory. Read and write speeds were average on our test. The Sony Xperia Z5 gets an 88% rating from us, and that's in the very good category, so there's really not much to moan about here. Very few minus points to mention, and really a lot of features, a lot of power, and a lot of style as well for this Sony Xperia Z5. Sony Xperia Z5 there, a high-end smartphone scoring 88%, an excellent score from us here at Notebookcheck. Check out the website, notebookcheck.net, for the full English review. We've got the German review on notebookcheck.com as well. Thank you for watching, and don't forget, if you enjoyed the video, if you got something out of it, if it helped you, at least give us a little like, a little thumbs up. And if you want to have more of these videos, subscribe, and we'll send you notifications if you click that email notification box. That was the Sony Xperia Z5. We'll see you on another video soon. Thanks for watching.